taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes will get the first crack on offense today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. In his opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Send the back in motion. Caught quickly. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
The key on the 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's caught. It's Jefferson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Marathon drive to start the game. Play number 11 here, 3rd and short. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Well, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And the extra point was up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. He finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hurricanes line up on first and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And bulldozing his way through. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now from the pistol formation.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Back to the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They're going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Miami. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. For making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He pulls it in for a big gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now another deep ball here. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who Once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Canes. Pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. This line getting set up. It's our first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll run it to the right side. Finding space at the 20. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found a soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Snags the quick throw. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And completion makes it second and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to try to use his legs here. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown for the U. That puts them on top in the second half.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching downfield. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Running out of time in the pocket. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's no good. Missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No chance to catch him. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Get some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Launches downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's an important score. We've got 1 possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go as he's being hit. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the off.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now past the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That sack makes it 3rd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Locates the tight end. It's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
The pass attempt falls incomplete. It's second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Defense is coming after him. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown for the U. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. For this one,